guys, and welcome back to our channel, Paws, Claws and Feathers. I'm Ola, and if you haven't figured out already, today we're going to discuss cockatiels by Fwylan. As you can tell, we have 3 cockatiels, all boys, and each of them are completely different in personality, but I love them all individually. So to start us off, this is Paco. We got him back in September 2018. He was our first bird. We've not actually owned birds all that long. He's definitely the cuddliest bird that we have. He will very happily push any other bird or person away to get a good cuddle from a chosen human. Sometimes this does mean there are small fights that break out because Paco wants a cuddle from either myself or my partner Nash while another bird is there. But majority of the time it's pretty decent. So this is Fwylan. If you haven't noticed, he is the definition of chaotic good. That's him gone again. I don't think he'll be back right now. He's definitely the craziest cockatiel I have ever met, and he is so much work in comparison to the others. He loves to sing and dance with you. But he also loves to get up to mischief.
Come here! Come!
So you can't take your eyes off him for a second. Last but certainly not least, we have Denali over here. So he came to us in February this year from a lady that couldn't take care of him any longer. This little guy is by far the calmest cockatiel I have ever met. He prefers to chill by himself majority of the time, which is totally okay. We don't force interactions upon them. There are times that he'll fly down to you, he likes to sit on your shoulder and nuzzle into your neck, or he'll sit down on your knee and just observe what you're doing. He is super intelligent and he knows so many tricks, and he's also an experienced free flyer. This means that we're able to take him outside and fly him unrestrained and he comes back. Please do not take your bird outdoors unrestrained, regardless of if they're clipped or not, because they will fly away. Those of you who are watching this video probably already have a cockatiel or want a cockatiel, and I don't blame you for wanting one. They are fantastic little animals. I love having them. The issue is, they live 30 years. Yeah, that's right, 30. Are you ready for that kind of commitment? Because I'm gonna be 50 before these guys pass. That is a long time to have a pet. Cockatiels are also super intelligent animals, so getting a cage and putting a few perches and some toys in will not do. A lot of websites will tell you that a cockatiel only needs 2 to 4 hours out of the cage a day, but that is not true. If you only let them out for 2 to 4 hours a day, there is a chance they're going to become obese because they're not exercising enough, and they're going to become very loud because they're not getting to play. Cockatiels absolutely love to fly, and it is so healthy for them to do so. Our guys no longer live in cages, but when they did, we let them out whenever we were home. These guys now inhabit a bird safe ring that we made for them. But yeah, peep peep peep. Also, letting a cockatiel just out of the cage for, let's say, 10 hours isn't going to be enough. You need to spend time with them and keep them busy and occupied. Yes, you can provide toys, yes, you can provide foraging opportunities, but they still need interaction from you. That's not gonna change. On average, I probably spend 4 hours alone just sitting, snuggling them or doing tricks or playing with them. Yes, the rest of the time they're free to do whatever they want, but they still need that time from me. Are you prepared to be spending 4 hours a day non-stop with this type of little thing stuck to you? Yeah? Do you think they are, Paco? So these little feather creatures can also be fairly loud. What are you throwing a tantrum over this time? Go. I'm not talking about little peeps or the males mimicking songs, although that comes into it. Are you prepared to hear "if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands" for the next 30 years like we discussed earlier? I'm talking about flock calls. Now, the only way that I can describe a flock call to you is imagine a child trying to copy a microwave. Yeah. So this sound is what you're gonna hear when there's a sudden movement. When a bird calls outside, when they see the sun first thing in the morning, when they want dinner, when there's a new sound on the TV, when you leave the room. Yeah, I didn't mention that one. They'll scream for you because you're part of their flock. Best be prepared for some grumpy neighbours. Cockatiels are also part of the cockatoo family. This means that they are insanely dusty birds. This dust can actually cause health issues for us humans, which is why it's super important to clean them regularly. When I say clean them, I actually mean shower them and clean anything they've touched, your house and their cages, because the dust, it builds up. We try to shower these guys every 2 days. They don't always go for it, but we try. If you don't know what dust I'm talking about, it essentially looks like your bird is exploding. Honestly, it goes everywhere. I know this shouldn't be a reason for someone to get a bird, but for some reason it is. A lot of people look for birds that can talk, which I know it's great when your bird can copy you, but it's not what someone should look for. To put off all the people that are looking for talkers, cockatiels aren't great at it. Yes, 2 of our boys enjoy a good chat, but it's not super clear. Here, have a listen for yourself.
Good morning! Good morning!
One thing that no one prepares you for, and this goes for all birds, not just for cockatiels, is the mess. For the rest of your life, find yourself cleaning everything. We have to hoover daily. Yeah, that's right, we hoover and sweep the floors and wash the floors every single day because, I mean, we feed our guys their veggies out of their cage. This means that the veggies go on the walls and on the floor, and only a little percentage goes into the bird. Not quite sure how this works. If you're feeding them in the cage, still be prepared to have veggies all over the wall. Seed mix, going everywhere on the floor. I don't care how far that bowl is in your cage, it's going to end up out of the cage. Water, they're gonna shower in it. So be prepared to change whatever bedding you have in the cage. It's gonna happen. Now, one huge thing with cockatiels. Small bird equals small bladder. So cockatiels poop around every 15 minutes. We have 3 of them. How much poop do we clean up a day? Let's see you guys calculate that. Cockatiels sleep around 12 hours a night and they don't poop during the night. Post your answers in the comments. And last but not least, let's not forget the amount of destruction they cause. Yes, to their toys as well, because you're going to be picking up toy pieces for the rest of their lives, but also to your own house. Wires, walls, windowsills. Well, let me just show you the state of our bird room and you'll see what I mean. I know that all of this wasn't caused by a singular cockatiel, it was actually started by our Alexandrian parakeet, but they joined in. Another thing that people don't seem to consider is the amount of money these guys cost. So yes, the initial purchase is a lot, but have you considered the upkeep? You're probably looking at around £100 a month if you count in the veggies and the fruit and the grains and the seed and the pellets and any supplements that you want to give them, and routine vet visits and toys and bedding and cleaning products. It adds up quite a bit. Although these guys are small, they are classed as exotics and they need to see a specialised vet. So you need to find an avian vet in your area, which can be quite difficult for some, and on top of that, avian vets cost more than a regular vet because they're specialised. So after all of that, do you think you guys can handle one of these? I mean, these goofy little souls have stolen our hearts. Yes, they are a lot of work, but how can you not love that face? You really don't like the camera. I really hope you've all enjoyed reasons to not get a cockatiel, and if you are still wanting one, that you feel more prepared. If you want to see more shenanigans from these little guys and our other birds, feel free to follow us on Facebook or on Instagram. I'll post a link below in the description. Stay safe and take care of yourself. See yas!